Un video espectacular. Buenos días, buenas tardes y muy bienvenidos y buenas noches. Por primera vez van a ver el Vaticano por dentro. Prepárense para ver una maravilla por muchos nunca vista. Miren todas las llaves que abren todas las puertas del Vaticano.
It takes about 1 hour to open all the doors every day and about 90 minutes to close them. And of course, if we don't find any complications.
At the atrium of the four gates, Gianni meets Alessio, selects the right set of keys, and proceeds with his colleague for their daily rounds.
As I open the atrium of the four gates, I can truly smell the essence of history. And this is such a beautiful sensation that nothing else can give me the same emotion.
The daily duty of the keykeepers is nothing less than opening some 300 doors, alike the halls and galleries, and open what many would consider the pearl of the Vatican, the Sistine Chapel.
The Vatican museums are about 7.5 kilometers long, and every keykeeper walks about 3.5 kilometers each time at opening and closing time.
Imagine that you have to walk 4.5 miles through these resplendent halls every morning, viewing the world's greatest art masterpieces. Gianni's route runs through the 16th century Gallery of Maps. There are 40 panels of painted topographical maps of Italy, of which 80% are precise and accurate.
Now we will use one of the
Increíble la cantidad de llaves que trae. Obviamente está muy custodiado el Vaticano. Los pasajes de la Biblia.
The Raphael rooms used to be the private apartments of Pope Julius II. Here the two colleagues take a short break and enjoy the view of the Belvedere courtyard.
The Vatican museums are so fascinating and so beautiful that in each corner we can discover something new and unique.
Walking through the rooms, Gianni arrives at the Niccoline Chapel. The frescoes are painted by the famous Florentine artist, Blessed Fra Angelico.
We are now inside the Niccolina Chapel, the private chapel of the Pope. At the moment it is closed and is rarely open to the public.
The window links the Vatican museums with the Apostolic Palace, where the Pope holds his private audiences. The keykeeper of the Vatican museums for nearly 16 years. He carries a register and a sealed envelope. This envelope contains the key to the Sistine Chapel.
Increíble cuántas llaves, increíble cuánta puerta, cuánta historia, todo lo que se esconde atrás de las puertas, simplemente algo extraordinario.
This is for me an extraordinary and special privilege. I have the opportunity to open these doors to all tourists coming from all over the world and visit the Pope's museums, but especially the Sistine Chapel, seat of the conclave since 1492.
Right here, in prayer and absolute secrecy, the College of Cardinals elect the new Pope. St. John Paul II used to say that the Christ of the Sistine Chapel expresses in himself the whole mystery of the visibility of the invisible. The Michelangelo ceiling frescoes tell the story of creation, and the Last Judgment on the altar wall recounts the story of salvation. These marvels were created by a team of the best Renaissance painters: Pietro Perugino, Sandro Botticelli, Domenico Ghirlandaio, and Cosimo Rosselli, who painted the walls with the stories from the Old and New Testaments. These frescoes are considered the most impressive artistic accomplishments of human civilization.
The itinerary we did is unique and extraordinary because each door and each key has its own charm and secret that it reveals to the world.
It's already 8 a.m., the official opening time of the Vatican Museums. The last hall on Gianni's route is the Gallery of Statues.
Each statue speaks about history. Each statue has something different and fascinating, like this one, for example.
After completing his duties, Gianni can relax and enjoy the beautiful view of the Roman morning.
This one is one of the most beautiful spots of the Vatican Museums. This is the Ladder of Bramante, the Scala del Bramante, where we can view the entire panorama of Rome.
Every year, the Vatican Museums provide access to more than 70,000 works of art for 6 million visitors from all over the world. This is possible thanks to Gianni and other personnel who continue to perform these daily duties.